Oh, you mean the beginning suit in the game, like when he has just this the jacket, and he's wearing like Peter's old costume.
Rodney, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's wearing like a
Shame.
green jacket with a red
No,
hoodie.
no. That he said that we can go on.
Yeah, you can go without me for a minute.
Not a nice guy.
Like, is he wearing like a red Spider-Man suit that looks like Peter's? Yeah, that's the beginning thing. Yeah, that's like his prototype Spider-Man suit where he doesn't have one for a while. If this works like this, I'm gonna quit.
Let's get this over with.
This black on black action.
Oh, you mean that? Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I do know what you're talking about. Like, fucking, I would do that one, but it's just like, nah, I'm good. The one I really want to do though is like I want to go for like the stuff I want to do is try to like go above and beyond. I want to do the fucking Miles Morales 2020 suit. That shit was busted. Literally looked like a Daft Punk suit, and I was like, oh, you're actually trying to get me that nut on the fucking floor right now. I'm good.
Jesus, that fucking 20 years.
Oh yeah, I told my mom I'm gonna be buying me a mini fridge because I'm tired of going into the kitchen and having to shuffle through shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot what it says.
But on a DC side, I'm going to Red Hood off back first try. That's the first one I'm doing. And then Kid Flash from the Black Kid Flash from comics.
Don't know my super ding. Eight fire bits. Okay,
bro. Quan, if you want to go above and beyond, we gotta find a way to help you make a plushy version of Maestro. So you can walk around with Maestro. Have you seen those niggas that do that shit? They make a whole bodysuit that looks like the person, right? Face and all. And then they just walk around the cons and all that shit, just towering over niggas.
You know, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of those for like that one dog thing with the gun.
Like, Rodney, you know, if somebody actually made a full-on Reinhardt costume, right?
Yeah, I saw it.
And yeah, and then I'm just like, I've seen people do Hulkbuster. I mean, like, fucking, some of them look clanky as fuck, like they look like they're just like different pieces put together, but other ones just look like one big old set. And I'm just like, bro, imagine Quan in a Maestro outfit, just walking around.
I am Maestro.
And then you gotta get a voice modulator to make your voice kind of, yeah. It's like, hey, who's it? Who's that? Hey, I like your Hulk cosplay. I'm not Hulk.
I am Maestro.
Let's get this over with.
The fact, bro, I can tell you something that bothers any Hulk fan. The fact that people said they're a fan of Bruce Banner is wrong. They're a fan of Robert Banner. Jesus Christ, that's so fucking weird, right? Okay, this man's playing Sentinel. Okay.
Ow.
Okay. X Factor. But I forgot. No, I think his name changed though. He's not even Hulk. His name ain't even Hulk anymore though. Let me see. Amadeus. His name is he's known as Iron Spider, Mastermind, Prince of Power, Hulk, and his name is currently Brawn. Because he has a form of the Hulk where his body's like bigger, and he looks like
I'm gonna get Virgil.
Like,
The damage. Oh, look at my block.
like his body looks like his body a little bit, right? But just more jacked and green. So that's something.
I wanted to switch.
If it's on Disney Plus, it's gonna be godlike. That's all I'm saying. But if it's on fucking like Netflix, that's 50-50. Like hella 50-50. A Hulk story, it's because a Hulk story is literally just the simplest of stuff. Hulk gets chased by the military. Hulk has to fight something that's just like him or some shit. Hulk smashes the thing, and then Hulk ends up winning. Yeah, it's just gonna be him fighting stuff over and over again constantly. Okay, Rodney.
I've lost this though. Yeah.
Block. Hit him. Oof. The leader absorbing man. What was that? It's like the Wendigo, right? The original Hulk, quote unquote. That fucking. We already said the leader. Red Hulk sometimes. Abomination. I don't know who else. Like I know some like a good chunk of them, but I don't know that many. Yep. If you count Maestro, the Pantheon, Doom, etc.
There can be only one winner.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's get this over with.
And in all honesty, people, the logic that people use that sometimes I agree with, but sometimes I'm just like, that doesn't count. It'd be like mostly every superhero shares the same villains and all that shit. Like, cause you see like niggas like Green Goblin interact with the Fantastic Four or some shit for like one fucking thing. Yeah, and because those are like world-threatening fucking villains. But Doctor Doom, we all know that's a Fantastic Four villain at the end of the day. I didn't know who's playing who, honestly, because when I.
Technically, it's not the third, it's the fourth.
What do you mean the third? You mean the fourth?
Oh, wait, are you counting the Fantastic Four?
What do you mean fourth Fantastic Four? Wait,
The really old movie?
what you mean? This will still be the third because you count you count the early 2000. The first movie was pretty good in my opinion. Yeah. No, bro. What you mean? I hated how it came down to Doctor Doom versus a fucking four-powered fucking Johnny Storm. That was weird.
I ain't even caught in this comic. I was blocking.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Player one wins. You had some impressive moves there.
Like with the Fantastic Four, like with the fucking reboot that we got the first time, I didn't like it because it was going through that whole like thing that every other movie and TV show is going through. Oh, we got to be diverse. We got to make them somehow diverse. And they made the brother and sister two different races. It's like, oh yeah, they're adopt. One of them's adopted. I'm like, wow, wow.
Did you know that movie went three different directions and three different script changes?
I don't give a fuck about that. You can't just fuck around and change the fucking race of something that's been there. Like. Yeah.
No,
ass.
you can really see the freedom of directors' movies in that movie. That's how bad it is.
People say, oh yeah, you have what's what you having a problem with Human Torch being black? I'm just like, nigga, as he's supposed to be white. Why? Bro, it pisses me off. People be like, oh yeah, there's no such thing as blackwashing. Yes, there is.
Also, why'd you leave?
Oh, I left because I wanted to go play the dungeon. My bad. But yeah, like I hate when people be like, "Oh yeah, like."
Get ready to brawl. Fight.
Bro, now you say people be like, "Why does race matter?" They say race. They say race doesn't matter, but then complain when somebody gets whitewashed. That's the thing that really gets me. That's the thing that really, really kind of gets me. Because they'd be like, "Oh yeah, you complain about the ancient one, a character that no one really gave a fuck about who the fuck played him because you know he's ancient and he's supposed to die off. Got turned into a British kind of a British woman." Like, did Doctor Strange get turned into a fucking woman? No. A character that was supposed to die off did. Like, I can understand if the character was relevant, but like, if you bring up the age, like, before the Doctor Strange movies, if you brought up the ancient one, niggas would be like, who? Like, that's the shit that really gets me. Niggas would be like, who is the ancient one now? I don't even know what the fuck that is. So fucking stupid. Like, also the thing bothered me in that movie. He just bothered me. I couldn't do it. Alright, guess I'm going this with a beginning pistol game. Thanks. Yep, I already took damage. Nope, not doing that. We're not doing that today, man. Not doing that. Come on, remember the days when we all still lived in Austin and we all could hang out and shit like that? Those were days.
Wait,
is they running?
I advanced in guard. What happened?
What happened? Like, what character was he playing?
No, what just happened? I tried to advance and guard swords and I just died for it, apparently.
Because you gotta keep advancing guard the fucking swords, or you're just gonna keep getting hit. And if you're in the corner, you're about done fucked with the swords, because Virgil was Virgil. Apparently there's a new character in Brawlhalla that has 4 different arms. Just like, Brawlhalla's like Fortnite for fucking, for goddamn pulling characters.
Is it?
Yeah, Rodney. People be like, we want Kung Fu Panda for Smash. We want Kung Fu Panda for... Like, we want this and this for fucking Smash. You will never see most of these characters in Smash unless they're like literally either a cash cow or relevant enough to a certain series and all that shit. Fire Emblem. That's what you know. You definitely need more Fire Emblem characters. Definitely. Fucking Brawlhalla be like, you want fucking Ben 10 as a playable character? Bet. You want fucking Poe as a playable character? Bet. Yeah, like, give me the weirdest shit.
Isn't the new Ben 10 though?
It's the new Ben 10, yes, but it's it's still Ben 10.
The art style's kind of similar.
You don't and Kung Fu Panda's art style wasn't similar though.
If you actually look up like the actual like drawing.
You mean the TV show?
Yeah, like
WWE wasn't having any kind of fucking similar stuff. They just put them in there just to put them in there. The art style doesn't really fucking matter. They can literally just customize them to make it anything they want. Literally, Finn, like, they have Finn in there, and his body type isn't the body type he has in the fucking show. It's fucking weird. Get over it. Oh yeah, turns out about that new Ben. Speaking of that new Ben 10, it finally ended.
Good.
Yeah, and they're thinking, everybody's questioning what's the next move on Ben 10 since it's one of Cartoon Network's cash cows. Because, you know, you make any kind of new Ben 10, if it looks interesting, niggas are gonna watch it. Let's be honest.
Not the same thing as Scooby-Doo, though.
Nigga, there's a new Scooby-Doo going on right now, and no one's watching that shit.
I mean, yeah, it looks terrible.
It's terrible because the art style, but it's literally the same exact formula, Roddy. If they change the art style, it'd be perfectly fine. That's the same problem with Ben 10. Ben 10's shit is literally Monster of the Week or Problem of the fucking Week, and here comes Vilgax sometimes, and then it just goes about like, here's a new alien he hasn't seen, or here's a new way to edit his aliens, like an ultimate form or a robot form or some shit. I'm not even capping. Like, this is literally Ben 10's formula.
No, I just got fucking nuked.
Like, Rodney, you should have liked the Omniverse version of fucking,
I like the Omniverse.
Let me guess, because the Saturdays was in there, bitch?
Before you say some bullshit. No, before you say some
yes, there were. Wait, you saying that's Cap that they were in that fucking show?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm about to say, the fuck? I was
saying, that's not the reason I like that show.
I was asking you, was it because the reason? I never said it because that's the reason why. I said, was that the reason why that you liked it? Because if you said yes, I'd have been like, huh. But, yeah, fucking, the Secret Saturdays are canon now in the Ben 10 universe, and, thanks to the reboot, they confirmed that the reboot is a whole different universe, and that explains the different art style and everything, and a whole different Ben. So, niggas like Generator Rex are in that fucking universe.
Wait.
Fucking weird. Generator Rex is in that universe, and he's not a teenager. He's a kid, and I don't like that.
Hold on, he shows up in the new one?
Yes, in the last few episodes of it, Generator Rex shows up because everybody was fucking begging for him to be in that bit.
That's fucking weird.
That's not just weird. It's just disgusting because how they made my boy look. Bro, Quan even knows what they did to my boy Ben 10,000. That was fucking disturbing.
Is he fat now?
Yes. That's not even the fucking main problem, bro. He just looks horrid. Like, they gave that man a beard. He looked like an uncle. It bothered me. That man actually looked like an uncle, and then he shaved the beard, and then tried to walk around looking like Alien Force Ben, and I was like, stop it, you're ugly. This art style was bad. Omniverse's art style was smacking to me. Like, I actually did like it, but I still prefer all the original art styles, like fucking Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, fucking the OG Ben 10. But Omniverse I could deal with because it looks like a revamped version of it. Yep. I like the Omniverse. He never did. That's the funny part. I don't know either. But like my thing was my. Yes, he did. Yes, he did as a kid. Yeah, he got him. Remember that lady? Remember that alien chick that was telling him that Max, like, should have got the Omnitrix?
It was Gwen's grandmother or something.
No, it wasn't. That wasn't Gwen's grandmother. That was not Gwen's grandmother. Gwen's grandmother was a no. Gwen's grandmother was an Anodite.
Yeah.
She's an energy-based fucking thing. No, Gwen's grandmother was an Anodite.
Yes.
She was trying to convince Gwen to become a full Anodite, and Gwen's cousin, who kind of looked like Gwen but with black hair, was an evil Anodite. Her grandma was quote unquote cool. She was like, "Hey, I'm cool, but hey, Gwen, you want to be this alien? Come on, I'm full anodite over here. Come on, come on."
Yeah, actually, I think I kind of liked him with the magic instead of alien magic.
It's apparently supposed to be like a mixture of both, but they don't mix it. It's just beams and it's weird.
That's right, the third chapter. The superheroes are all here. Who will rise to the top?
Also, I'm
Like, Rodney, to clarify what you were saying about that lady that you were talking about, that me and you both were talking about, that was a blue alien with 3 eyes and all that shit. Had long hair. She kind of looked like Ahsoka but blue. It was weird. And she had a thing for Max.
Oh.
Yep, and then they fucking kept nerfing her.
So, you gonna fight or what?
Yeah, Grandpa Max was godlike.
Get ready to brawl. Fight!
Remember the movie when they started posing and all that? When they hit that pose, Ben was the eye guy, and fucking Gwen was holding her magic orbs. No, he was eye guy. He was eye guy. Remember that guy with no eyes, but he has the eyes all around his fucking body. I mean, and Grandpa Max was wearing some plumber gear with like some robot hands and shit. So, oh, that's it. I'm talking about a whole different movie. Fuck. And yeah, he's like, it should have been me. It should have been me. It's because Asmith was being a fucking dick. We can all admit that. That nigga Asmith was being an asshole. No, but he mellows out throughout the series, but when we first meet him and he's young as fuck, he's an asshole. Yep. The reason why he got upchuck in the first series is because he didn't have anybody that could beat this fucking robot that was holding Grandpa Max hostage because it was merging with Grandpa. And she said, you can't fight him. You need to do something different. He smacks the watch and proceeds to turn him into objects. He's like, what the fuck did you alien do? He said, eat. that fucking upchuck just eat. But when Ditto got introduced, that was pretty fire, and like, that's the thing that really.
Is that really all you got?
Oh no, you want to? Yeah.
Oh, you mean yeah, Echo, yeah.
Like strong arm.
Because imagine if you put Swamp Fire in a fiery situation, right? Like everything's fire, and Swamp Fire is a fucking plant. He has a limit to how much heat. He has a limit to how much heat he can take.
Wait, a better. A better example of this is why use strong arm when you have Humongousaur.
Oh, what?
My forearms, sorry.
Humongousaur. If you want a nigga that could brawl, yeah, if you want a nigga that could brawl, you gotta pick Forearms. Forearms is a brawler. Fucking, if you want to just run through shit and tank through shit, you get Humongousaur.
Bring it on.
What is this, the fucking Matrix?
It's do or die.
But he's too big.
Yeah, way too big for areas. Bro, speaking of way big, remember that episode in the freaking first series when Kevin 11 hurt his son? He was like, "How dare you!" That nigga killed him. Oh yeah. Fun fact. Y'all want to hear a real fun fact about Ben 10 and the future version of him? Every time he meets them, the future changes. Every time he meets his future self, the future always changes. It's weird. It's canon confirmed. He's a goddamn god.
Good paint.
That nigga, remember that nigga was literally just spinning it around and somehow put in a code for the fucking master control. I was just like, oh. But at the same time, Quan, Ben was the same nigga who was like, oh yeah, I need to activate the master control again. Let me use this screwdriver and break the damn thing. That nigga Ben. That nigga Ben broke it off. He broke off the little dial and then put gum around it and then put it on the damn thing. And I was like, you're a fucking idiot.
Oh damn.
Oh yeah, I never get you ever.
I just don't hate her.
Light controls everything.
Yep. And then remember when he fused with Heat Blast and he fucking bodied himself in the same episode I was talking about. I said, literally, like, I'm gonna dry myself out, but I can't go in the water and fucking actually cool off. That was stupid.
CAPCOM 3, where the finest heroes assemble. Get ready for the fight of your life.
Fucking. Yeah, he was just fucking, yeah, the freeze things, but then, oh yeah, no, here's the question. Why turn the Heat Blast when you could just do ultimate fucking big kill?
I like Ultimate Big Show. I understand. I can shove up.
What I don't like what they bro. I'm a add on to the Stingfly thing. I don't like what they did to my boy Stingfly in the reboot, bro. What the fuck was that? That was bad.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, you mean fast track? Yeah, fast. I feel like I was watching that nigga Kuro the artist, and I think he did explain it why he didn't use fast track. Bruh. No, bro, you don't know how much of a tease it was in Ultimate Alien to see all the OG aliens, right? Not all of them, but like a good chunk of them, and only some of them had Ultimate transformation.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, that's cool.
No, for me, it's Omniverse. That's where its peak is, because literally that man held a big thing in his hand. Yep. Oh yeah, scariest episode of Ben 10 when Ghost Freak actually gained sentience. It's because Azimuth didn't think about this, because every one of Ghost Freak's race, every piece of their DNA is sentient. It will gain sentience. But he figured out a way around it by making the synthetic version of it and making it better than
Did he like? I forgot. He never used it.
Besides Sunlight murks that nigga hard. It's bad.
I can't get over that.
Player 1 wins.
You were
Yep.
recording that, weren't you, player?
But Atomics is why use NRG when you have Atomics? Atomics is literally can make nukes and make his own sun. They keep doing this whole thing of, oh yeah, why? It's like if you have God, if you have powers of God, people are gonna start looking towards you as God and start giving you that complex of, oh yeah, I control everything. I'm the big boss, and niggas are gonna want to take you out and figure out too.
Actually, okay, speaking of Alien X for a second, does Atlas ever explain how he got Alien X into the Watts?
Literally, you could freaking use, what was it? You could extract DNA. Yeah, you could scan it. Yeah. It makes me laugh that I'm pretty sure the first piece of DNA that Asmith put inside the goddamn watch was his own, and that's how he got gray matter off the act. But he couldn't tell if he actually got it because he just told him to a fucking one of his race. He was just like, huh, bro. I remember Albedo was one of the smartest niggas there. Though that nigga said, "Oh yeah, a Galvin? How about an ultimate Galvin?" All those people that you see, oh yeah, that creepy ass nigga, yeah, fucking up. I feel like he got nerfed for a good reason, because literally, if he tried to, every time he kept trying to use the freaking Omnitrix power, he always went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Also, I'm not gonna pass off the fact that the entire Ultimate Kevin 11 arc was completely pointless.
What?
Because that man got off with no repercussions.
Huh? Wait, what are you saying, Ronnie? I can't hear you again. Wait. Put it back.
Like, we're not gonna talk about the fact that like Kevin 11 got off of that, like when he went like power hungry again, and like
oh yeah, he
like no one he did. Yeah,
but they fixed it in the Omniverse to where he could actually be he actually can control it now, and I'm just like, huh, apparently he's busted now. But oh yeah. Hey Quan, to answer your question about Ogun, his eyes look a little white, but they're kind of orangish. They're kind of orangish. They're bastard. Not gonna cap. When we first saw the Kevin episode and Ben was like, "Come join us" and all that shit, and then Kevin was just like, "Fuck you, no, give me the watch." I'm just like, bro, you realize you could have been teaming up with these niggas, have a home, have food, go on road trips and all that shit, and have fun. You said, "No, fuck that power," and I'm just like, bro, that is the dumbest thing. He was complaining like, "Oh yeah, I was so alone, all that shit when I was out there," and I'm just like, bitch, you had an option. They gave you an option. Then gave you an option and you said no. Yep. Oh yeah, everybody was cooking Gwen in Alien Force because she's just been with long hair and plump lips. It's weird. People think Ben and Gwen are freaking brother and sister low key because literally they're the same age and they're born on the same day. Fucking gross. It's weird. No one knows if they're brother and sister or not because they have the same birthday.
Oh, he's left.
Damn.
Wait, when was that? Wait, hold on.